It is Thursday today, and we are going to continue with our Phase 3 Phonics learning. So if you are in my set and you come to me for literacy, you've been watching me all this week, you're going to carry on with me and we're going to continue with Phase 3. So for this lesson, you will need your whiteboard and your whiteboard pen. And we're going to get started, and today, because we've been working really hard, I've chosen a game that I know we all enjoy. But before we do that, I just want to say I've got 2 phonics stars that I have chosen this week so far, and my phonics stars so far this week are Charlie and Carmela. You have shown me not only that you are listening, because I can see on Charlie's picture that he's got me on the screen and he's got his workbooks and he's ready to go, so I can see that he's listening. He is still working hard, sitting smart and working smart, even when he's not in standing, which is fantastic. I can see he's got his chair, he's sitting up straight and he's listening. So the work that Charlie has completed is fantastic because he's listening and he is completing our activities brilliantly. Then Carmela, not only are you doing all of my challenges, but also your sentence is fantastic. I meet with my friend on the weekend, and that is 2 of our E sounds in one sentence. So a big thumbs up to you as well. You are all blowing me away. But my 2 stars of the day are Charlie and Carmela. So well done. So now I've said my well done, we're going to get started with our learning. And you will need your whiteboard and your whiteboard pen because yes, we are going to play Tricky Word Bingo. Now, you can see all of the Phase 3 tricky words on your screen. And I would like you today to choose 5, okay? So choose 5 tricky words and write them down on your whiteboard. Spread them out, just like when we play bingo in the classroom. Make sure that you've counted them and you've got 5. Okay, it's very important. And remember, I don't want any rubbing out of words, any cheating. I will be asking your adults at home or whoever is looking after you to pay close attention and watch you to make sure that you are not cheating, okay? Because there are a few children in my set that love to win and will do anything to get there. So I have to keep a beady eye, don't I? Okay, so I've got my board. You can see I've got 5 tricky words there. Okay, brilliant. Have you got your 5 tricky words ready? So don't forget, we're going to read through the tricky words now. As you were writing them, I hope you've read them as well, so you know which ones are on your board. And then I'm going to circle them as we go on my screen. And don't forget, when you're finished, you need to shout bingo and get your adult to take a picture so I can see what words you had and who came first. Very important. I can do lots of working out at home and I can see who the winner is, okay? So the first tricky word is, I'm going to use purple today. The first tricky word is me. Find it on your board, point to it on my board, and then circle it. So if you've got it, a big circle, the tricky word me. And if you're unsure, look at my screen now, and then you will be able to make sure that you now know the tricky word me. Brilliant. Next tricky word is you. You. Okay, have you got it on your board? If you've got 2 out of 2 so far, you're very lucky today. Next tricky word is ah. This is a tricky one. This is one that we've only just started to look at. Ah. Remember, it's really tricky because it's an ah and so it makes the ah sound, then we add that eh onto the end, don't we? Ah. Next one is B. B. Are we keeping up? Brilliant. Well done. Has anybody got 4 words? If you have, that's very lucky. We should start hearing some bingos soon. The next tricky word is he. He. He was a smart superstar. Have we got bingo yet? I reckon lots of you will be close. The next tricky word is they. They. And don't forget to get your adult to take a picture. I love seeing you with your boards when you've won going bingo. It's really good. It makes me smile. The next tricky word is all. All, year one. And I always remember all because it's got the all sound at the end. And it's a long ooh, isn't it? Because it's got two ulls. So I always remember all. And the all helps me think, oh, I know which one it is. So you could use that little trick when you're remembering, okay? Next tricky word is she. Have we got a bingo? I think I can hear somebody shouting bingo from far away. That's how loud I bet you're shouting at home. Next tricky word is her. Her. Find it on your board and then find it on my screen. And then when you see my circle, check your learning. Make sure you've got the right word. Her. Okay. Next one. My. Two more to go. We must have lots of bingos by now. Next one is we. Tricky word, we. Well done. And the last tricky word is, shout it out, which is the only one left on my screen, year one. Was. Well done. Was. Okay, so we should all have bingo now. So all together, 3, 2, 1. Bingo! Well done. So don't forget, when you got bingo, send me your celebration picture with your board and I can work out who won our bingo today. Big thumbs up, lots of reading there and lots of writing with our tricky words, lots of tricky thinking as well, keeping up with me. Well done. So the next activity then for today is we're going to have a look at our sounds. Now we're in the desert today, so shouting nice and loudly. Ready? Let's see those actions today. Oh. Ah. B. D. Y. K. I. A. E. O. O. V. W. Z. R. O. Z. G. P. S. J. E. Ch. S. Brilliant job. 37 sounds we've just completed, year one. Brilliant. I hope you kept up with me. If you didn't and you found some tricky, that's fine. Rewind the video and play it again and see if you can beat me. Now, there were lots of the sounds as well that we have been learning, aren't there, in the past week. We had our E sound, we had our A sound, and today we are going to learn a new sound. Now, when you see my star in a minute, my sound star, I know that there are going to be some shocked faces and we're going to go, oh, I don't I know this one, but we're going to learn it together today, so don't worry. Okay. So let's have a look at my golden sound star today. Now I know that you are already thinking, Miss James, there are 3 letters in your star today, not 2. And that's okay, because sometimes in phase 3 we have letters that make 2 letters that make 1 sound. So we have our 2 letters and we push them together, don't we? And they make 1 sound. And sometimes we have sounds which have 3 letters. Okay? And these sounds are called a trigraph. Say it with me. Trigraph. You say it. I'll say it. Trigraph. Okay? So 3 letters are a trigraph. And we're not going to push them all together because there are only a few sounds that look like this. And it's easier to remember them as 1 sound. Okay, so we need to look at them. We need to remember that they just make 1 sound. Whenever you see them, they only ever make this 1 sound. So today we have an I, a g, and a h. Okay, I, g, h. And together they make the sound I. Okay, now I want you to practice them on your whiteboard. So get your whiteboard now and your pen and practice your I, g, h. And together they make the sound I. Add your sound button across the bottom to help you. Okay. An I, a g, and a h makes the blend I. What sound does it make? I. Brilliant. Now, today, because this is a new sound and it's tricky, we're going to do some reading together, okay? So I've got some words on my board and we're going to read them together. So at home, I want to see you putting those sound buttons on with me and having a go at reading them, okay? You can write them on your whiteboard to help you. Let's have a look at the first one, okay? So I'm going to get my red sound button pen. Okay, let's do the first one together, okay? All I t. All I t. L I t. Light. Okay, what is our first word? Light. Brilliant. Well done. Next word. Off we go. I t. Night. 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 Did you get that one? Big thumbs up if you did. Night. Well done. Number 3. Now at the beginning here we have a b and a r. B and r, and we can blend those sounds together too. So we can say br, I, t, br, I, bright, bright. Well done. So the light is bright. Brilliant. Okay, the light is bright. Next one. Okay, reading the next word with me then. Are we ready? Sounding it out. I, t, fight, fight, fight. So our word is fight. The cat and dog had a fight. And it's a good idea when you read each word to see if you can put it into a sentence. Tell your adult a sentence with the word fight in it. Have a really good go. Well done. The last one. Reading it with me. I, t, sight, sight. And we are learning to read our tricky words by sight. Well done. So it's a word that we know because Miss James always uses it, don't I? Brilliant. So in our words today, you will see that there are lots and lots of I sounds, okay? And now we've had a go at reading them, we're going to have a go at writing them, okay? And for my apply today, I would like you to put today's sounds into a sentence. Now, at the top here, I have put the 5 words that we have learnt today. So we've got l, I, t, light, n, I, t, night, br, I, t, bright, f, I, t, fight, and s, I, t, sight. So we've got the 5 words of the day there that we've learned with our I sound in them. And now what I would like you to do is I would like you to read this sentence here. I'm not going to read it with you today. I want you to do it independently. So I want you to read the sentence on the board, and then I want you to write it on your lined paper or on your whiteboard, and you need to fill in the missing I words, okay? So you should be sending me a picture of a full, complete sentence, okay? And I've just added something here to make sure that you remember your capital letters at the beginning, your finger spaces, we've been working really hard on that, a full stop when you think you've ended your sentence, and then read it to make sure it makes sense. And that's a really good one for this activity because you need to read it to make sure the words that you have added make sense, okay? And if you're feeling super smart on this Thursday morning, you can also have a go at thinking of another I sound that we have not done today. So one that is not in our list of 5, have a really good think and write me a sentence with that I sound in. Maybe you can teach me a new word, teach me a word with an I sound in. That would be so have a brilliant day. We've got a new tricky sound and it's the sound I. There's 3 letters, remember, in our I sound. And you've got now some hard work to put my sentence back together with the right words, okay? And the real challenge of writing me another one. So have a great phonics lesson. Enjoy yourself. Work hard, work smart, and I will see you tomorrow.